Hello my beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name's Janelle, and if you're not new, my name is still Janelle. Thanks for being here. So to start off this video, I just want to go ahead and say that if I don't seem like myself while filming this, it is because I'm not. Jonathan and I just received some sad news last night that my grandfather, I talked about in my life update that I had like some family stuff going on, and the family stuff is that my grandpa's health issues have been really bad. His kidneys are basically failing, and we also just got word last night that he actually has cancer, some form of cancerous blood. They aren't really sure what it is, but in about 2 weeks he'll go in and he'll get stem cells retracted from his bone marrow, and they'll begin chemo. So I am definitely very sad, and I am easily even more sad when I talk about it. I'm not like an outward processor when it comes to my emotions. I'm usually a suppressor, so I just kind of push things down until they go away. But this, I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to kind of like feel out my emotions in a healthy way. And one of those things I think is to talk about it. So that's me talking about it, but I did want to say that if I do seem weird, that is why. That's kind of on my mind 24/7 at this point. So yes, so there's that. But that's a very sad start to the video, but I just want to be honest. But today I'm going to be doing my December TBR and also talking about a readathon that I'm going to be participating in this month. I am really excited about December. I'm excited to close off the year with some really good books. I have been in a reading slump recently, and I think I might be getting out of my slump. I was reading today, which I haven't read in like a month, so that was nice, but I don't want to speak too soon because it's possible that I'm not getting out of my reading slump yet. But yeah, so I have 10 books here that I want to read in the month of December. I usually do a TBR game, but I am in the middle of like coming up with a new TBR game for 2022. So I just kind of didn't want to do a game for this last month. I just kind of want to tell you what I want to read, and the fact that I'm in a slump, I feel like a set TBR is going to be a bad idea for me. So also disregard this on my lip. This is, I pick at my lips when I'm stressed. And I've been really stressed recently, so I picked at it. Okay, we're back. I don't know what happened. I got really dizzy for a second. I drank some water. I'm feeling better. So I'm going to talk about 10 books that I want to read this month. And 3 of these are actually going to be a reread. And then 2 of them are books that I started last year in the Christmas season, but the Christmas season was over before I finished them. So I ended up not picking them back up again because the Christmas season was over. So let's talk about some of the rereads. So I do want to read A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens again this year. I remember enjoying this, so I do want to read this again. And it's super short, so this is something that I could like read in a day, and I think it would be really fun. So I do want to reread this. And I also want to reread Snow and Rose by Emily Winfield Martin. So this one is another one that I read last year that I fell in love with because, first of all, the art in here. Let me just see if I can get good. Like, the art in here is like watercolor, and you guys know I love to watercolor paint. So this is literally the cutest thing ever. I'm trying to see if I can find like my favorite painting in here. Oh, this is the one. So this is my favorite because it has like a bunch of like mushrooms and stuff. But yeah, so this one brought me a lot of joy last year during the Christmas season. And I feel like this Christmas season might be a little bit rough. So I'm hoping that some books can help me with that. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one too. And then my third reread that I am super excited about, and that is The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. So you guys know that The Love Hypothesis is my all-time favorite book, and I really have been wanting to reread this since I read it like a month ago. So I really do want to pick this one back up. It is like super tabbed, super dog-eared. So I'm really excited to read this again, and re-annotate, and I'm really excited. So I do want to read this one as well. And then on to the 2 books that I started last Christmas season and didn't end up finishing. One of them is Wildwood by Colin, Malloy, and illustrated by Carson, Ellis. This one, from what I remember, was really cute. Yeah, like I got to page 188. This is a huge book, but from what I remember, it was really cute, but I'm pretty sure the Christmas season ended, so I didn't end up reading this anymore. But I do want to read it again, even though this style of pages I absolutely hate, like the deckled edges, but whatever. It's just very Christmassy and it looks very cozy, so I do want to read this as well. And then another one that I started last year is In a Holidays by Christina Lauren, and from what I remember, I really enjoyed this one as well. Yeah, I got to page 177, so like over halfway through this book, and I remember really enjoying this, but again, Christmas season was over and I didn't want to get stuck in Christmas. I was like ready for the new year. And then on to 5 books that I haven't read before that I do want to read this Christmas season. The first one is Red Queen. So I want to start the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. This one I think I've had since last Christmas, and I don't know why these are just Christmassy to me. I think it's because I got them around Christmas, but I really do want to read the Red Queen series, and really just the first book this month. So I am hoping to get to this. I also would love to read Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This one was super hyped like last year sometime, and I didn't own it in order to hop on the bandwagon, but I got it from Book of the Month, and I am really hoping to read this because everyone raves about this, and I'm just ready to like dive in and understand what the big deal is. So I'm excited about this one too. And then the next one that I have is Wicked Fox by Cat Cho. So I have had this one for a long time too. And this is another one that I've just really wanted to get into, but it feels a little bit Christmassy to me. I think romance just is kind of Christmassy to me. So yeah, I am really excited to read this one, and hopefully I can get to it. Next up, I have The Silent Patient by Alex Micheletti. So this one I'm actually reading right now. I'm on page 60, well 60-ish, because I'm also listening to the audiobook, and I think I put this down to clean something while I was listening. So I'm probably a little bit past that or something, but yeah, this one I'm actually really enjoying, so I'm excited to finish this one this month. So far it's pretty thrilling, pretty spooky, so I'm excited to read this one as well. And then the last book that I want to get to in December is One Day in December by Josie Silver. This one I got in my Book of the Month box last December, but by the time my Book of the Month box came, I wasn't able to get to this book, and I really want to. I have no idea what this one is about at all, but from what I remember, people did like this one. So I am excited for it. I'm just excited, I think, for all of the Christmassy reads, all of the happy, romance, cheery stuff, because everything's not super cheery. So I'm hoping I can dive into some other worlds to take my mind off of real world issues right now. But yeah, so I'm super excited for December. I'm super excited to finish off the year in BookTube. Like, I'm excited for January and changing up content on my channel a little bit. I still will be doing book content. I'll probably be doing majority book content, but I also want to incorporate some lifestyle videos too. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my December TBR. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I think it's going to be a good end to the year. But yeah, that's everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.